Connect with Austin on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow, like, share at Austin Reed On Air.
Welcome back on this Friday Eve. We are digging deeper tonight with our good friend Jim Horton of the Zachary Horton Foundation. They do amazing work for the entire Central Valley. And new tonight, Emma Ott recently caught up with Jim here in the studio, and she has more now. They've got a lot to talk about. Hi, Emma.
Owns a nonprofit organization that helps those with addiction, and his goal is really to break the stigma around the conversation of addiction and drugs in general. So Jim, it's really nice to have you on. The first question I have for you is how your foundation got started. And of course it is named after your son, Zachary Horton.
Right. So the Zachary Horton Foundation began in 2020. My son passed away January 7th of 2020 from an accidental drug overdose. And very soon, Emma, after his passing, his mother and I decided that we wanted to create a foundation to help ensure that other parents didn't have to go through the kind of pain that we were experiencing. We wanted to make sure that there were resources available, we could bring some awareness to the issue. And so for that, the other thing that we offer is we do Narcan training.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yes, we do Narcan training to anyone that calls our organization for their groups or for their family. In fact, I did a Narcan training this morning for a local company at their safety meeting. So I was able to give everyone there a Narcan, a box of Narcan that has 2 Narcan nasal sprays with it, and then also give everyone that's there a fentanyl testing strip. And that comes with the whole packet with a brochure that explains how to use that as well. So the goal with Narcan and fentanyl testing strips, it's a harm reduction measure that's becoming so important. We need to keep people alive.
Yeah, and so this is really, it's a preventative measure, but it's also helping open up the conversation on addiction and drugs and what we can do to help minimize it. So we're going to do a quick, how do you use both of these 2 items here?
Oh, certainly. Okay, so let's say, with Narcan, let's say that you come up on somebody, let's say, and you're still in college.
Yes.
So let's say that you go to a college party this weekend. Okay. And let's say that you're walking through the house and it's a big house party, and you notice that someone, and it's not uncommon, even back when I was in college, that was like years ago, and they'd pull the horses and the buggies back when I was in college, we go to a party, there would always be somebody that had too much to drink.
Yeah.
And they're laying out, then they're laying out in a back bedroom someplace or on a couch someplace, and they appear to be passed out. So the first thing that you would do if you see someone pass out is you're going to see if they are, if they're awake, Okay. So I would come to you, I would say, Emma, are you okay? And I would talk to you, I would make loud noises, I might clap, and if you're non-responsive, if I look and your lips are turning blue, right, that means that oxygen isn't coming. Or if your nail beds on your fingernails are blue. Or if you're making some gurgling sounds, and they call that the death rattle, where your breathing is shallow and you can't get enough air in, okay, then I'm going to know something's wrong. So immediately what I would do is hopefully what you can do is you can carry one of these Narcans,
super tiny,
with you in your purse, and it's just a nasal spray.
Okay.
That's there. So what you would do, you would lay the person on their back. Okay. You would lift their neck almost like you've seen CPR, like where so you're opening an airway, right? Lay them on their back, and you would take this Narcan. You would place it in one of the nostrils. You don't have to close off the other nostril, and then you would just inject the spray, and it's just a one-time use. Okay. So don't test it first. Then you would just spray it.
Just the ones from one nostril
only. And one nostril only. Okay. Then you call 911 because if it's been a severe overdose, they may have enough in their system that in 15 minutes they're going to need more.
Oh yeah.
right? Or a half an hour.
Yeah.
So you've got to call 911. Even if they wake up and they say, oh, I'm okay, don't do anything. No.
Still call 911.
You have to call 911. Here's the great thing in California. There's a Good Samaritan law that says, so you're at this house party, maybe it's your house, and now you're going to call and you're going to have EMS there and the police are going to show up. You cannot be arrested for helping somebody. It's a Good Samaritan law. They don't care what drugs are laying around. All they want to do is help save your friend's life.
And that should be the goal. And that's what the goal of these really are. And you're going to be speaking March 17th, I believe.
March 14th.
March 14th, close.
Yeah.
At Fresno State, it's a harm reduction summit. And he's going to be talking about these and a whole bunch of other wonderful things that have to do with his foundation. So we just want to really thank you for having you on here. You're an awesome dude, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, I love hearing about this. So go ahead and join that, pick his brain on this terrible opioid crisis that we're going through right now. And hopefully this is one step closer to fixing that.
Emma and Jim, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. We've got a final word right after this.